Hello everybody, Beard Reads Books here, and in today's book review video I'm going to be talking about the manga series Death Note. This is the all-in-one edition. It was a series that was originally done over 12 books, like 12 comic books, and then they did the, what was it, excuse me. They then did the black editions. So there was 6 black editions in all, which I've got. So just put that back. And like I said, they've also got an all-in-one edition. So now this, I think full price was £45, but I got it for £30. So that's quite good. So nice little bargain. Oh, if I can get it out of the box. So like I said, that's the cover box. And that's the book itself. Like I said, chunky old book, isn't it? And like I said, it's just quite good. Now it's, for those of you that don't know about Death Note, all it is, there's these gods of death called is it Shiganami? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And they've got these notebooks that Death Notes books that basically you can write a person's name in the Death Note book and that person dies. And there was this one Shigami, apologies if I'm completely mispronouncing it. Now, as a quick aside, I haven't seen any of like the films or the Netflix series. If I had, I'd probably know how to pronounce it. So yeah, so like I said, quick aside. But anyway, yeah, so there's this one Shigami. He drops his death note on Earth, his notebook, and there's this one guy. He finds it, and he quickly discovers that if you write someone's name in it, they die, and you can kill them. And this one Japanese lad, what he basically does is he starts like killing criminals, and that his idea is to try and create a better world. And it's all about how, through using the notebook, he kind of starts to view himself as a god, like descends into godhood, and that like becomes at a very highly elevated sort of self view and all the rest. And also he's being chased, by sort of like the police and like a detective called Al. And it's all about what he gets up to, about him being chased, and how it all comes to an end. I won't say too much, don't want to spoil the ending. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed it, but the ending was a bit long-winded for me. I didn't quite like it because it was one of those cliched ones where the good guy and the bad guy come face to face, and they start chatting away and like, oh, this is what I was planning, this was my plan, how I'm going to defeat you, and they're each telling each other these plans and that. And with Death Note, it was a bit of a long-winded how they were sort of detailing to each other how they were going to outfox each other. I don't like that personally. That it's just a personal thing. Yeah, I thought that with this, it was just too long-winded. Where sort of the bad guy Kira and Al, the guy that was chasing him, they're saying, basically describing how they were trying to outsmart each other and all the rest. Yeah, it's too long-winded. So, but I mean, apart from that, I really liked it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. No, for the all-in-one edition, I'm going to talk about this in itself. As you can see, it is very chunky. Now, one thing that surprised me, pleasantly surprised me, was the spine. I thought, how's the spine going to hold up to reading in that? Now, I've read through it once, and I've done bits of flicking through and all the rest, and I don't know how well you can see it, but I mean, there is a bit of the spine has developed a bit of a curvature from where I've read it and all that, but it is held up exceedingly well. So I was very impressed with how well it held up and that. Uh, it is, yeah, it weighs a bit. It's quite hefty, and yeah, if you're reading in bed, I mean, sometimes when I'm in bed, I like to lie down in bed and sort of like reading like that, and if you're holding the book above you reading in bed, this book, you're gonna get armache. You're gonna, yeah. So, I mean, even holding it like that, sort of reading, you're gonna get potentially a bit of ache in your wrist, and that it's a bit of a hefty book. I mean, who needs a Death Note book when you've got the all-in-one edition? You could just use this. I joke. I mean, this in itself could be a weapon. But yeah, so I mean, that's, yeah, something to think about. It is a bit weighty, but you know, if you can cope with that's not an issue, you know. But and yeah, I think this is definitely worth getting. I mean, would I pay the full £45? I'm not sure. Possibly, but £30, like I said, which is what I did pay for it. I would say £30 is worth it. Worth every penny. Definitely worth it. So yeah, I would say it's quite a good. The all-in-one edition is quite a good edition to have. I think it's worth thinking about. And like I said, the case that it comes in, that's quite a good little case as well. So it's quite a good thing to have on, quite a nice little thing to have on your bookshelves. So it's probably one of the better mangas that I've read. Death Note. It's definitely a good one. Now I've seen on the internet that there's quite a few adaptations done, like films and all the rest, and a Netflix series. So I'm gonna have a look at a few of those. So, guys, what have you read Death Note? What do you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? You know, what did you like about it, and all the rest? Oh, and if you've seen any of like the Death Note films or like the Netflix series or anything like that, what did you think of them? You know, are any particular ones of those that you'd recommend to me? Because, like I said, I haven't seen any of them, so you know, I'm not sure whether to watch them or not. So, if you'd recommend any of them, definitely give me a recommendation on those. So, yeah, if you're into manga and all the rest, I would definitely say this is a good series to get. Either the individual volumes or the Black Edition volumes, or this all in one. However you go for it, I'd definitely recommend reading it through in one of the formats. So anyway, guys, I'm going to bring this review to an end. I hope you've enjoyed, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. And in the meantime, guys, take care.